Students, welcome to session 3 of polynomial class 10th exercise 2.2. So this exercise is based on the relationship that we have read in earlier session between the coefficients and zeros of the polynomial. So let us see exercise 2.2 here now. Yes, question number 1. Find the zeros of quadratic polynomial and verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. So first we have x square minus 2x minus 8. In this case, by splitting the middle term as we have done earlier, how we are solving the quadratic equation. By splitting middle term, we get the two values of x, that is x is equals to minus 2 and x is equals to 4. So these are the two zeros of polynomial. So we have to now verify the relationship. So what was the relationship we read earlier? Alpha plus beta, that is sum of the zeros, is equals to minus b upon a. B is what? The coefficient of x, and a is coefficient of x square. And product of zeros, that is alpha into beta, is equals to c upon a, where c is the constant term and a is the coefficient of x square. So we will see the relationship now. Sum of zeros, alpha plus beta, so minus 2 plus 4. What we get here? 2 on adding. Now right hand side, minus b upon a. B is what? Coefficient of x. What is coefficient of x? Minus 2 in question number 1. And x square coefficient is what? 1. So it is minus 2 upon 1. So minus minus plus, we get 2 LHS, and RHS also we get 2. So relationship verified. Now second relation, product of zeros, here minus 2 into 4. Alpha into beta, so minus 2 into 4 we get minus 8. Now let us see the RHS, that is c upon a. C is what? Constant term here, minus 8. Minus 8 upon a is what? Coefficient of x square, that is 1, so minus 8. Again we will get LHS equal to RHS, so relationship verified. Similarly in question number 2, 4s square minus 4s plus 1. Here we will find out by splitting middle term the two value zeros of s, that is 1 upon 2. In this case we are getting the same zero, that is alpha is equal to beta. So we will get alpha plus beta is what here? 1 plus 2 plus 1 upon 2, that is 1. Now we will see the right hand side, that is minus b upon a. What is minus b in this case? Coefficient of b is what? Coefficient of s. So minus into minus, what coefficient of s? 4. So we will get minus into minus plus 4 upon 4, we will get again 1 here. Now product of zeros, 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2 will get 1 upon 4, and that is equal to constant term is what here? C. C is what? Constant term 1 upon 4, so we'll get 1 upon 4 equals to 1 upon 4. Now let us see the next question number 3. So we'll get 6 square minus 7x minus 3. Again we splitting middle term, we will get here two values, that is x equals to minus 1 upon 3 and x equals to 3 upon 2. Now sum of the zeros is what? Minus b upon a. So alpha plus beta, what? 1 upon 3 plus 3 upon 2 will get here 7 upon 6. On taking LCM and all, so we'll get here 7 upon 6. Now see the right hand side, minus b upon a. What is the value of b here? This is a coefficient of x, so it is minus 7. Minus into minus, because already minus b upon a we are taking here. So minus into minus 7 upon 6. 6 is what? Coefficient of x square. So we get here 7 upon 6. Now let us see the product of 0. So minus 1 upon 3 into 3 upon 2, we'll get here 3 cancel, minus 1 upon 2. Now right hand side is c upon a. C value, constant term is what here? Constant term was minus 3. So upon 6 is what? Coefficient of x square. So we'll get here minus 1 upon 2. So in this also we get the relationship verified. Next question is 4u square plus 8u. Where we are taking 4u common, we'll get inside u plus 2. So on equating to 0, you get 4u equal to 0 and u plus 2 equal to 0. So you will get u equal to 0 and u equals to minus 2. Therefore, zeros, what will be 0? 0 and minus 2. So now we will verify the relationship. Sum of the roots, sum of the zeros. So 0 plus minus 2 will get here minus 2. RHS, what we get here? Minus b upon a. So here b is what? Coefficient of x, that is coefficient of u. So it is minus 8 upon u square, coefficient of u square. What is that? 4. So minus 8 upon 4, cancel, we will get minus 2. Again relationship verified. Product of zeros is what? Alpha into beta. So 0 into minus 2. So again 0. Now let us see value of c upon a. C is what? Constant term. No constant term is there in this polynomial, so we will take it 0 upon 4, again 0. So we will relationship verified. Now t square minus 15, question number 5. We will 15 we can write as root 15 whole square. So a square minus b square, using the identity, your a square minus b square equals to a minus b, a plus b. On equating this to 0, we'll get here t equals to minus 15 and t equals to root 15. T equals to minus root 15 and t is equals to root 15. So two values we get here. Now again we will verify the relationship. Sum of the zeros, what we'll get there? 0. Coefficient of t is what now here? In this case, coefficient of t, as t is not here only. So we will take coefficient of t as 0 upon coefficient of t square is what? 1. So 0 upon 1, 0. Again both side verified. Product of zeros is what? Product is minus root 15 into root 15, we get here 15 minus 15, and again RHS is c upon a. So c constant value is minus 15 upon a. A is what? Coefficient of t square. So here what we'll get here? Value 1. So again this relationship verify. Question number 6, similarly you will do. First of all you find out two values and sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. Next is question number 2. Before proceeding to this, let me explain you one thing where we have seen in question number 2 quadratic polynomial. Alpha and beta, we are taking two zeros of quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, and a should not be equal to 0, then you know that we can write x minus alpha and x minus b are the factors. Since these are the zeros of this solution, so we can write in the factor form like this. Therefore this polynomial can be written as product of these factors ax square plus bx plus c equals to k into x minus alpha into x minus beta. So on multiplying this and taking k common, we get this equation. On comparing this both equation, we will get here a equals to k, b equals to alpha plus beta in minus k, and c equal to alpha into beta. These terms we get here. Now this what we get here? Alpha plus beta is equals to minus b upon k. Now k is what? Equal to a, so we get minus b upon a. Now comparing this equation, c equal to k alpha beta and equal to k. So here alpha into beta we get here c upon k, and k is what? Equal to a, so we will get c upon a. So this is how we got the relationship that we read earlier. Now if you are given two zero, alpha and beta zeros are given of any quadratic polynomial, then quadratic polynomial equation you can write directly using these two zero, and the formula is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equals to 0. This is what you got here, this form. So if you are given two zeros, just find out the sum of the zeros, product of the zeros, and put in this equation. You will find out the quadratic polynomial which is required. So now let us proceed to question number 2. Here you are given the sum of the zeros and product of zeros are given. You have to frame a quadratic polynomial. So either by the comparing the terms we can find out, or the formula just I told you just now using that. So let us see first of all alpha and beta are the zeros. So alpha plus beta is what? 1 upon 4 given to you, and alpha plus beta is equals to what? Minus b upon a. And so let us compare. Alpha into beta is what? Minus 1 given to you, and minus 1 is what? C upon a. So on comparing, what do we get here? C upon a. A value is what here? 4. Compare here. Okay. Now b value is what? Alpha plus beta. What was given to you? B is 1 minus 1. So we will get here b value minus 1, and c is what? Minus 4. So on comparing, we get a equal to 4, b equal to minus 1, c equals to 4. Hence the required equation is what? Putting these values in ax square plus bx plus c. So ax square means 4x square minus bx, minus we get minus 1 into b value is what? X. So minus x plus c. C is what? Minus 4. This is the required point. Second method, just now I told you some of the zeros are given, product of the zeros you can put directly. If alpha and beta are the zeros of any quadratic polynomial, then you can write polynomial directly as like this: x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So x square minus, what is some of the roots are given? 1 upon 4 I put here, into x plus alpha and beta what given? Minus 1 we put here. So on, so x, so we'll what? We'll get here LCM we will take here. So 4x square minus x minus 4 equal to 0. This is the required polynomial. So directly using this formula also we can find out. So second question, you see alpha and beta are the zeros of polynomial, and then you have alpha plus beta. So what was the question given to you? It was sum of the zeros is given root 2 and product of zeros is given 1 upon 3. So sum of the zeros is what? Root 2. We can write it as 3 root 2 upon 3. Now Alpha into beta is given 1 upon 3. So on this is alpha plus beta is what? Minus b upon a, and alpha into beta is what? C upon a. On comparing, you can see here a value is what? 3, and b value is what on comparing? Minus 3 root 2. So and c value is what? 1. So on comparing, here you will put in the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So you will get here a into x square, that is 3 into x square, minus 3 root 2 into x plus 1, that is c. Now similarly, by second method, directly you can put here x square minus alpha plus beta. What is alpha plus beta here? Given to you minus root 2 into x plus product of root given to you 1 upon 3. So I put here directly is equal to 0. Now 3x square, again LCM you take here, 1 upon 3 is there here. So you will get the required polynomial. Same answer will get in both the cases. Now third equation you see. Third equation, whatever the question to given to you, it was some of the roots given, some of the zeros given 0, and product of zeros given root 5. So here either you can put directly here, see third one, here alpha into beta is 0, alpha into beta given root 5. So 0 we can write 0 upon 1, and root 5 is root of 5 upon 1. So a value is what on comparing? 1, and b value is what? 0. C value root 5. Again put in the equation, you get this. Or you can put here directly x square minus alpha plus beta. Sum of zeros given here 0, and product of zeros what given to you? Root 5. So again put in this directly, we have put in the equation. So we'll get here x square, this term cancel, x square minus plus root 5. This is the required quadratic equation. So in both the cases we will get the same. Now let us see question number 4. First of all, let us see what was the given here. 1 1. Sum of the zeros given 1, and product of the zeros given here 1. So again we will same alpha plus beta, 1 equals to 1 upon 1 minus b upon a. Alpha into beta is what? Again 1, so 1 upon 1. On comparing, we will get the value of a1, b is equals to minus 1, and c equal to 1. So again put in the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We will get here required polynomial. Same we will direct apply. Alpha plus beta is given here 1. So I put here 1, and here also 1. So x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0. Now question number 5. In question number 5, what is given to you? Sum of the zeros is minus 1 upon 4. Product of the zeros 1 upon 4. So we will see now next question number 5. Alpha plus beta minus 1 upon 4. Alpha into beta 1 upon 4. So comparing, we will get a value 1, 4, b value 1, and c value 1. Put in the equation, you will get the required equation, or directly you can put here this question number 5. X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. So directly I put the value of minus alpha plus beta, that is minus 1 upon 4, and product value 1 upon 4 I put here. So again taking LCM, we'll get the required equation. Now question number 6. It is given alpha plus beta is equals to 4, and alpha and beta is equals to 1. So again 4 upon 1, 1 upon 1. Comparing, we get a value 1, c value 1, and b value minus 4. Put in the equation ax square minus bx plus bx plus c. You will get the required polynomial, or directly you can put in this equation. Sum of the zeros 4 into x, and product of the zeros 1. So alpha into beta 1. Again we get equation x square minus 4x plus 1 equal plus 1. So this, in both the cases, answer will be the same. And any one method you can apply.